Hello everybody, morning all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
See the next one, sir. We have three new tags in our HTML5 related to table. T-head, T-body, T-foot. T-head, T-body, T-foot. The tags I am going to explaining now. This is T-head. This is T-body. This is T-foot. T-head means table header. Table header. T-body means table body. And this is table footer. In our MS Word documentation, header part to footer part available. No? Like that, if you want to add any header part and footer part to the table, then we can go for this one. And middle main content is displaying like this. Headings portion we are displaying as a T head, sir. Content portion we are treating as a T body. And bottom of the table, if you want to display some special messages, that is called as the T footer. So all these three are the newly released tags. All these three are the newly released tags. And these three tags, what they are creating, sir? Like as TD, TR, these three not creating anything. These three not creating anything. Just for only logical representation only we are using these. Especially drawing the rows, especially providing the headings, and nothing happens. Then what is the use, sir? These tags are so first I'm creating one table, sir. Next to what is the use of these three tags, we'll see that one. First we'll design a table, then implementation is going on. Creating a small marks report like as table. I'm creating a small marks report style of table. serial number, name of the subject, marks 1, marks 2, marks 1, marks 2, one more also, PH, marks 3, and TR close. Small marks report I said, no, that is this one. Subject serial number, name of the subject, internal marks, external marks, total marks. Marks 1, marks 2, marks 3 means internal, external, and total. That is intention. Here, marks, instead of 3 times heading, I'm doing one small thing. Call span I'm applying. Call span. Call span equals to 3 and a common heading marks. Next, here is started one more. Then data starting here. So serial number 1, TD close. It's the subject name of HTML, TD close. Internal marks. Just imagine yourself, sir, internal 20, external 18. Internal 20, external 80, target. So internal marks is some 15 marks. External marks is some 60. And total marks 75. And TR close. TR close. So total 3 subjects I'm taking. 3 subjects I'm taking here. Serial number 2, serial number 3, CSS, HTML, JavaScript. So CSS some 16 marks, 65, 70, 76, 81. JavaScript some 17 marks, 70, 80, 87. These are the 3 marks and table close. So initial table design. Now you can go and check it. So table ready. No borders. No borders. If you need border, you can apply it. That is not a problem. So can you draw only one side border only, sir? The only bottom side, etc., sir. Yesterday I explained the border collapse option. That we can implement it, sir. So go to the head section, take the style tag. One side border only it comes. First table, take the table, collapse the border. Collapse the border in the sense existing border we are destroying. So border hyphen collapse colon collapse. That existing border is collapsing here. Get the table like this. See a single line border, and it's looking very good also compared to double line. Compared to double line, single line is looking good. If I remove the border option here, sir, no border is comes. So first to collapse the existing border, gaps are removing. Then we are applying the border. So now regular border it is going to apply. First this option is executed. Between the gaps, so data to data, column to column data, what are the gaps available? That all the gaps is going to destroy. And after that, it is drawing a fresh border here. The border, regular border comes with the single line always, a single line border it will comes. Regular border comes always the single line border it will comes. So it's looking good also compared to normal tables. This is our regular designing. We are not implemented any new tag up to now, right now. Then I'm going to implementing the tag. What is this portion, sir? It's a heading portion of the table. And what is this one, sir? Content portion of the table. Both we placed inside the table tag. New tags, what they're doing, sir? They're dividing the table into three parts. Our human being's body, how we are dividing the three parts, like the table also dividing into parts. This logical division. It's just a logical division. I'm using TH. T head I use it, sir. All column headings I placed in the T head. Right now, what happens, sir? See that nothing happens. Same output. If I remove this one, sir, same output. Remove that one, still will get the same output. Place it that one, we'll get the same output. See that? What is used, sir? Logical partition, dividing of the code for better understandability and for readability purpose. Readability and understandability purpose, we are just dividing the code. So here header portion starts and here header portion ends. Header begins. Same comment we are writing here, header close. Next, this is content. I'm writing these all the things in body. I'm writing all these things in the body. Body begins here. Table body begins. Table body ends here. So we'll divide it the data like these two parts. After adding up the two tables, sir, same output, no changes in it. And what is the advantage to design this one? Logical partition, I said, you will get the meaning of that one. This. So this is table. Table consists of the two parts, head section and body section. Which section you want to see that, expand that section. Which section you want to see, expand the section. So this is logical partition means are easy to read the code. One advantage is easy to read the code. So which portion we want to see, that portion only we can. These tags are not available, sir. The tags not available, this type of output doesn't come. This type of output doesn't come. Next table body head footer also I'm going to add in here. Table footer. Footer begins here. If you want to write some common note points, those we can place in this footer section, like as our MS Word. Header portions, footer portions, body portions available, sir. Never seen that? Anybody? Preparing of MS Word documents, all these parts are available. And what we are doing in the footer portions are already data over, sir. Analysis report I need. Bottom I need analysis report. What is that, sir? Total marks. 75 plus 81 plus 87. So, total marks. And I want to decide the grade of the student also. Total marks, percentage not required. Grade I want. Grade I want. So that all the things I'm going to placing in the bottom of the section. That is in the T body. So take the row here. Row inside TD. And heading is total marks. Marks. Opposite, write the total. So 80, 80. 240, 242, 243, PD close. Last row, it contains only single column. See that? Last row, it contains single column. Okay, here, sir, here we doesn't require any data. No need of the data because only one total available. We have 5 totals not available. No? This gap is not looking good, sir. Do one thing. This total expand up to end of the table. This total expand up to end of the table. So how to expand that one up to end of the table, sir? Apply the call span. Apply the call span. Same total is applying up to the end of the table. The table also, appearance also is looking good. Appearance also is looking good. How many columns are? 5 columns total. Call span we have to apply to 5 columns total. That's looking good also. Next one, total comes this side, sir. Total comes this side. At that side, I don't want, sir, because appearance not good. Total, if you display here in the edge of the table, getting some better look. The right side edge. Possible, sir? Yes, possible,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Possible align.
This is right side. Next, I need one more. One more row is required. Why one more row, sir? Grade finding. Grade display. Here also call span compulsory if I required. So grade A plus. Grade is A plus. Now table designing is ready. Bottom these two we are saying as a table footer section. Additional information. That is we said as a table footer section.
Sir, sorry to disturb, sir. Here, instead of the T food, we can write the same thing, tier, and we can write the, since we have the comment section is there. So in the comment section, we can write it, the footer begins and footer ends. Is it fine, or we need to write T food only, sir? Because since this T food is only for understanding purpose only, right, sir? Code user.
This is tag name here. This is your explanation purpose, Kedar.
Correct.
This is comment. This browser doesn't require these. It is only for programmer. They are writing for their purpose only.
Correct, sir. Sir, in case if you're not writing that one means, is there any issue, sir? It will come, output will come, right, sir? T food.
Comment lines, Kedar. Comment lines to program not required. No, comment lines one programmer writing for the future understandability purpose. That is not for the system purpose.
Sir, I'm asking this T food, sir, T food tag, in case the T food open tag and T food closing tag. In case if I'm not writing in the code, so if I write only the tier and tier, is it fine?
Yes, it works.
Okay. Sir, is there any special purpose we are using these 3 tags, sir? Only for comment, like only for understanding purpose, or is there any other?
Dividing of the table. Logically, we are dividing the table.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thanks.
So here these 3 tags are dividing the table logically into 3 parts. And we can easily identify who is the main content and who is the sub content and who is the actual content, etc. like this. which part of the table, if you want to see that part, we can expand like this. If you remove that tags, this type of viewing is not possible. This type of viewing is not possible. Remove the tags, this expand and collapsing operations are not possible. Only for logical purpose. Second one, sir, to customize some CSS settings. Next one is to customize some CSS, not only CSS, settings simplification. So how settings are simplifying, sir? Coming to that only. This is header portion, this is body portion, this is the analysis report. For headers, I want to get into something special style, sir. Maybe colors changing or background color changing, etc., etc. For header inside, I have a lot of, suppose couple of rows are available, sir. The color settings you should apply for the all rows individually. But instead of that one, we can apply for the TH in the sense T-headed. And T-headed tag, what are the settings you applied? Those all the settings automatically are implementing inside the T-head, how many part, how much data available for that. If you apply any CSS settings or any HTML settings on this TH tag, those all are automatically impacted to this internal content. Here style equals to some color blue, sir. Style equals to some color blue. So what is that blue, sir? The total T head section. The total T head section comes into the blue. Total T head section comes into the blue. Next to body, sir. Body, we have total 3 rows. These 3 rows I want to display with some uniform color, sir. Normally, I think we have to write 3 times the settings. For this row, here we have to write the style. Again, second row, third row, fourth row. How many rows available? How many subjects available? At that number of times, the CSS settings and HTML settings also we have to apply. But it comes to the T head, sir. Here we are writing that one. So color is some red. Now the total body comes with the red color. Only body comes into the red color. That is. This T body not available, sir. 3 rows available. 3 times you have to implement that style. Compulsory 3 times you have to implement the style. So no T body. How to display the 3 rows with the red color? Any clue?
So can you repeat the question, sir?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the question?
That appearance I require here.
Okay.
What is the code?
Sir, we can use whether we can go to the title from there. Again, we need to use the, like yesterday you told TR nth child. We can, in the TR itself, we can write the style. For each and 3 times we need to repeat the style.
So what are the settings you require? What are the customization properties are required? Those properties we have to apply again and again and again. Means repetitive code is formed. Repetitive code compulsory. First row, what are the settings we apply? The same settings we require second row. Again require the third row. So 3 times we should design the CSS and HTML settings. Those settings, if you want to apply anything, 3 times we have to repeat it. In this tag, sir, no need to repeat 3 times. No? 1 time if you apply it, automatically it is applying to internally like this. CSS settings or HTML settings, anything.
Okay, sir. In case if anything rows, we have the one 500 rows, 600 rows is at the time it will be very helpful.
Next, same way photo section. Photo section, I need some different appearance, sir. I'll go to the photo section and what are the styles you require, apply here. So I need some color, magenta color. Plus I need the alignment also. Align also required. Align equals to right. So one CSS setting, one HTML setting, both applied. So these two settings are applicable for this total data. This is matter.
So that we can write a text align, sir.
You can write text align also, align also, no problem, sir. But here what I am saying is not text to total tag I am aligning into right side.
Okay.
Here we have only one column only, na? So one column got no problem. Multiple columns available, then we should go for the text align. This is single column only, so there is no problem. So this is the second advantage, sir. First one, logical dividing of the tables. Second one, this is applying the styles becomes easier. Without repetition of the code, we can simplify the designing. There is the advantage of, second advantage of these tags. Same output without the using the special output produce, you'll get the clear picture. I need the same output without using the special tags. If you write the original code, you'll get the field compulsory. 100% you are feeling the difference. If you know the original code, what we have to write for designing of this table, and no need to explain this much. Original code, we don't know somebody properly. That's why we are getting trouble. Somebody, not all. Because of lack of practicing. Lack of practicing and lack of referring. So this table, if you want to design it, the original code, if you know, and what is the advantage in these tags, you can easily identify. The original code, no idea, sir. This one understanding not possible, sir. Fact. If you feel anything, that is a fact. What, sir? Yes or no, no?
Sir, I have one doubt. There is some basic doubts, sir. Not in tables. We are using background, it's used for that color of the tag, background color. If I used background hyphen color, what will happen, sir?
Background or background hyphen color, anything is works, no problem.
No problem, same only.
Background hyphen color, actual name. Background is the shortcut.
Okay.
Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, with which name you are calling?
You can call in.
Original name Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, but actually you are calling with which name?
Sachin. Tendulkar.
So Telugu somebody aithe Sachinodu and somebody is calling Telugu peoples.
Okay.
Sachin.
Okay.
Kitty. The Telugu people's pronunciations because they lose that much of the person. So instead of a complete name pronunciation, they are going to setting their own nicknames and they are calling.
Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt. Sir, actually, some multiple student marks is there. How to calculate the total marks and percentage and grades? How, sir?
That you have to use JavaScript only.
Actually, in tables, we are not calculating. Table only for displaying purpose only. Every student marks report, we are displaying in the table format. First student entering hall ticket number, right now?
Yes, sir.
After entering the hall ticket number, they are clicking on the submit button. The submit button is calling on server-side program. It connecting to your database, collecting the details from your database tables, and performing the calculations. Calculations after the data is filling inside the tables.
Okay.
The actual procedure. Server-side program is collecting the data from your database tables, your student to subjects details, etc. And the server-side program is performing the corresponding calculations, what is required. And after completion of all the calculations, finally data displaying in tables by the HTML.
Okay.
but we are unable to develop the database programs here. That's why we calculated manually. Manually ourselves we calculated and directly import. All these amounts should be generated by the server-side program. These amounts generated by server-side program. A reticular amounts data is collected from the database. Reticular is generated, gathered from the database. Magenta color is calculated by the code. After our data production is completed, then this total data is handed over to the HTML. HTML displaying in the table format like this. That is your online exams results concept.
Okay, thanks.
Sir, I have a question. What is the purpose of class attribute?
Class.
Yeah, class attribute.
That is used for CSS linking, madam. CSS classes available. That CSS class is linking to our HTML tags. We are using that attribute. CSS settings and CSS.
Sir, like, can you show us an example?
First, you have to write the CSS code. No? First, we have to design the CSS classes. After developing the CSS classes, those classes we are calling from our tag by using the class attribute. Any tag, something tag followed by class equals to C1 writing, sir. What is the C1, sir? It's one of the class name already defined in the CSS code. It's already defined in the CSS code. That is one of the name. So inside that class, what are the settings? Settings means the properties. So what are the properties we defined? That all properties are applying on this tag. All the properties are applying on this tag. Here was something data available here, text tag close. Now this text is displaying on the web page with the C1 settings. With the C1 settings. Where is the C1 code, sir? That comes in CSS. The C1 code comes in the CSS. The official CSS, when it is started, then we are working with those.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
These are the class names, so that should be defined first in the CSS. Then we are calling from HTML. Every class is a set of a group of settings. Every class is a group of settings. And that's it. Those all the settings are impacted, are applying on your data here. Now your data comes with some so special appearance, what you defined inside this class. So class attribute used for accessing or calling of the CSS developed classes. That things all we are going to learning in CSS. No problem. CSS topic it will comes. Next I'm going to starting the form tags. Form tag. It's nothing but working with HTML forms. Working with HTML forms. Also the simple formation we are calling form tag. So what is this HTML form, sir? A small user interfaces, sir. From here onwards, we are going to starting user interfaces. Up to now, we worked with the data presentations. The first example to up to the last example, in every example, we need one common thing. It's a data presentation, data presentation. So from this example to up to the last example of HTML, we are going to performing user interface operations. Designing the screens, accepting the data from user. Designing the screens, accepting the data from users. So this is the small screen. HTML page. It's a HTML page. So total, this is HTML page. Here we have some content. Regular content available. Regular content available. Headings, images, paragraphs, something available. One corner, a small screen is available. This is HTML form. This is HTML form. So here we have user interface, text boxes, so buttons, so check boxes, so something. And we have one submit button or something like that. So this box is represented as HTML form. This is one layer. It is called as HTML forms. HTML forms mainly used for the user interfaces for data entry purpose. Without HTML form, we cannot enter the data now, sir. 100% we can enter, but you are unable to submit to server. If you want to send the data to server, it's not possible. HTML form is compulsory to send the data to server-side program. So when this data is going to server-side programs, sir, here we have some buttons: login, or sign up, or search, finish, or submit, and some different names are available. Whenever you click on this one, sir, it's calling a server-side program. In server-side program, what it is doing, sir, collecting all this data what you entered in the form. Inside the form data only it is collecting. Outside the form data, it's not collecting. Server-side program is collecting the data what we entered inside the form and processing the data and storing into database. Is generally process. So how to design this layer, sir? For that we have the form tag. For designing of this one, we have the form tag. So form is very simple, sir. Our real life application forms are available. Na? That is called as HTML form tag. HTML form tag represents an application form, your real life point of view. Bank account application form, college admission application form, semester exams attending. Before that, we are applying the application form by using Aadhaar card application form, driving license application form, your two-wheeler bike loan application form, finance application forms. Like that, lot of application forms we are filling in our real life, right now. Those all are the papers, manual. The same paper will comes to digital, then it becomes as a HTML form. Same paper will comes to the digital format, it becomes as a HTML form. First, we are filling the data in that form and then submitting to somebody. College admission, suppose you are studying 4th year and next month semester exams. So what we are doing today, sir, we are applying for what purpose, sir? For attending of exams. You want to write the exams, first you should apply. Without applying, they are not allowing to the exams. How to apply, and you have to pay some fee also. After filling that application form, what we are doing, sir, we are not going to keeping in our boxes, na? In our briefcases, in our bags. Na? That should be handed over to some admin department. Handovering that application form to admin department is called as submitting to the server. That admin department is processing your data, means validating your data and issuing the hall ticket. Issuing the hall ticket. Same type of things that happens in our server side also. Same type of things happens in server side. So every HTML form is equivalent to one application form in our real life. So the paper is not available, sir. We are unable to fill the details. Paper is HTML form. Inside fields are available, sir. Enter name or enter contact number. Now those are these text boxes available. These called as HTML controls. Inside what we are defining, that is called as HTML controls. This is HTML form. So first we'll see the HTML form. So HTML form is a block level element and it's a paid tag. HTML form is a block level element and it's a paid tag. This is form. ID, that is all common things, sir. ID names, those are the routine process. And what are the attributes available in HTML form, sir? One of the compulsory attribute is action. One of the compulsory attribute is action. Action equals to which program you want to call. While clicking on the buttons, a submit or login something buttons available. When you click on this button, which program you want to call, sir? The program URL we have to write here. The program URL we have to write. The destination program URL, that is HTML, servletter, JSPI, ASPI, whatever it may be. Which technology you know, that program we can call it. But I need a clear address of that program. I need a clear address of that program. Is a clear URL is required for the program. 4.2. This is one of the attribute compulsory required action. This attribute not available, sir. When you click on this one, system not responding because this file we are not specifying. Servers file we are not mentioned. So when you click on the button, it's not calling any other program and it's not performing any task also. So that action is required. If I run this program, what happens are blank screen it will comes. Blank screen. Why, sir? Form tag not creating any component. Form tag is unable to design anything. Form tag is unable to display anything. Why, sir? I said, no, it's just a paper, that's all. On paper, what we have, sir, paper always blank. Or we have something field, sir. You have to print it separately. Enter first name, enter contact number, enter email ID, date of birth, father name, mother name, address, previous backlogs information, how many subjects are available, backlogs, which branch, which year, what is your roll number. That all the fields we have to fill on the not white paper. Already we have some ready-made format. That format they're printing on paper and the papers are distributed to students. Students are filling all these details and again returning to office. Now on blank paper, we are not performing anything. So form tag is an empty empty paper. It's just a simple white paper. That's all. Because this is white paper. Form tag never creating any component and form tag never displaying any special data, etc. So form tag is just grouping of your fields. Form tag is just grouping of your fields. That's all. That is the thing. If you create any number of forms, sir, we'll get all these white color papers only. That white color papers neatly designed with some fields. Somebody calling us fields, somebody calling us maybe columns. What you are calling? Fields or columns?
Fields.
Huh?
Fields.
Fields.
Only, yeah? Oh, okay. So continue the fields pronunciation only. No problem. We are calling fields. A fields designing balance thing. I already said in the HTML controls here. These controls are helping to create the fields. So first, if you want to prepare the fields, first white paper manufacturing is required. Prepare the white paper and then we'll decide the fields what we required inside that. White paper discussions we are doing right now. So where we have to submit these white papers are in our college admission though. A management or a super attendant or clerk or somebody is there. A person name is this one. To whom you want to submit this data to this person or to that program. We have to write some program here, a.jsp program or something test.asp program or b.php program. Which program you want to call, write the program name here.
That server side script where you are running, that script path you have to write here. That's not.
Which server side program you want to call, write that server side program address here.
There, okay. If I write server side script in same page, you can write the same same name.
Is that in the sense same program? Huh?
Yeah, if you're writing that server side script in at the bottom of the page, write it. What you have to write? That same file name, like
The HTML program, HTML program bottom, how you can write the server side program?
okay, write an example one asking.
This is HTML program, na?
Yeah.
We already saved with HTML, .html.
Okay.
Then how you can write server side program
Okay.
here, sir?
Write in HTML extension, no? Okay.
HTML code we can write in server side program, but server side program we can't write in HTML.
Okay.
HTML code situation demanding we are writing in server side program. I compulsory because in previously some student asked a doubt how to display the calculations. Server side program collecting the data from the database. Data is handed over to the HTML code. Or when data is available in server side program only, then HTML code also comes in the server side program only. Server side program, what are the data it is collected is handed out to the HTML designing the tables. But HTML program inside server side program not accepting because I already you saved with .html extension.
Okay, yeah. That's already we mentioned this.
Next, another attribute is method. Another attribute of the form tag is method. One of the important attribute is also. We have the two types of methods basically. Method one is get, second one is the post. Get or post. By default get. If you are not specified any method option, it takes automatically get. Implicitly or by default, browser it takes always the get method. By using get method, it's trying to communicate with the server. So what is this method, sir? Data sending from client to server. Na? The data sending from client to server is nothing but a transportation. So data transferring from client to server. Transferring methodology. The data transporting methodology. So get is one type of transporting system. Post is the another type of transporting system. So these are the two types of data transporting systems from the client to server. These are the two types of transporting systems from the client to server. By default, browsers always interested to use the get. By default, browsers always interested get only. What is the difference between the get and post, sir? Normally, when you are accessing the real websites, any of the real websites, some websites we are entering the data. This is Facebook. We are entering some details here. Your email ID for some password. When you click on the login tab, everything is perfect. I'll get my Facebook personal page. My personal page is comes. But here I entered some details. The user interface means this is only. This is called as user interface. That is nothing but an HTML form. Inside that we have one text box, one password box, one login button, one forget password hyperlink, and one line is available. This is HR. Recently we used the HR also. The white color box, what's white color box is dues and tag. This white color box is dues and tag. And what is this green color, sir? It's also hyperlink. Create new account, hyperlink. Forget password, hyperlink. Login is the submit button. This is password. This is text box. White color is the dues and tag. All these are the HTML components or controls. This is called as login page. That's also called as HTML form. What happens, sir? Here I entered the two details. When I click on the login button, some program is calling in background. It is checking my username, password correct or not. If it is correct, it displaying my Facebook personal page. If it is correct, it displaying my Facebook personal page. Otherwise, they are showing the error message. In this process, what are the data we are entered here? This is all the data sending to the server, transporting to the server. By which methodology, sir? Some situations get methodology we are using. Some situations post methodology we are using. Here Facebook, sir. Facebook developed with the post methodology. How we can say, sir? There is the first difference between the get and post. So what are the data we are transporting from client to server? The data doesn't appear in the address bar. The data doesn't appear in the address bar. By clicking the login, I'll get my login page, but my username, my email ID, my password not appeared in this address bar. If you go for any other website, sir, redbus.in, I'm searching for some buses. So I need bus from Hyderabad to Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, sorry. Date of journey, sir, some March 25th. Three details we entered here, we can check it. From station, Hyderabad I entered. To station, So we entered 3 details here. Observe now, from station Hyderabad to station Guntur, date of journey 24th March. Click on such buses. You see that your details is visible here. What are the data we are supplying to the server side program, that all the details are clearly visible in the address bar. All those details are visible clearly in the address bar. This is get method. And here not visible anything. It's called as post method. Click on the login, sir. You get our my Facebook personal page comes here. So my Facebook personal page is available here now. But observe the here address bar, nothing is visible, just a website name is displaying. Data not displaying anything, not displaying any data here. But here data is displaying clearly here. So this is one main difference between the get and post.
Sir, data sent to the server in the form of 0 and 1 binary form.
Encrypted formats.
Zeros
data
and one.
traveling over the network in encrypted format only.
Okay.
Encrypted models, we have different models here. Not only zeros and one, different models are available, encryption models.
Okay.
So one major difference between the get and post is this one, sir. Next, another difference, sir. Get it's not more secure because data visible clearly here in the address bar. Post not displaying any data now, so compared to that one, it becomes more secure. Compared to that, post is more secure. Compared to post, to get is less secure. Secure, but less secure. I'm not saying this in a complete waste. That word I'm not using. It's a less secure word I'm using. That is the matter. I'm using the word less secure. Next, can I bookmark this page, sir? Yes, 100% we can bookmark this page. These are the results of buses, sir. Of course, no problem. We can bookmark. We have a bookmark icon, we can bookmark it. But can I bookmark this Facebook after login, sir? No chance to bookmark. The post to model designed pages, bookmarking is not possible. The get to model designed pages, bookmark is possible. That web page is called or designed with the support of get methodology. 100% we can go for bookmarking, no problem. But post method designed pages, bookmarking is not possible. Not allowed bookmarking. System allowing, but future it doesn't opens. Browser allowing to add to bookmark, no problem. But future it doesn't opens. Future it doesn't opens that page. So these are the some of major differences between the get and post. So get displaying the data clearly in the address bar, post not displaying any data. Get is the less secure compared to post. Post is the more secure compared to the get. And get designed page, get based designed pages, bookmarking is possible 100%. But post wise designed pages, bookmarking is not possible. If you add it forcibly bookmark, next time it doesn't opens that one 100%. And what are the data we supplied here, sir? From Hyderabad to Guntur, and the data of journey something we supplied in get methodology. This is all the data it's storing in the browser's buffer. Browser history available. And this all information storing in browser history. Next month, if you open the browser history and 13th March, what we searched in the red bus are data available. Your details also available. Hyderabad Guntur details also available. In browser history, it's storing the data also. In that application forms, what are the data you are entering? See that if it is not stored, here see that when I'm opening the red bus, directly it comes the Hyderabad and Guntur, see that one. I'm not entered, directly it's showing the Hyderabad and Guntur. Because previously when I'm explaining the other batches, your old batches, why we entered the details, the details it maintains. Where it is, sir, in browser's history. If I clean the history, sir, you'll get the blank again here. From place blank is comes, to also blank comes, data of journey also blank it will comes. To clear the browser's history. If you are not cleared the browser, until to clear the browser history, it is showing the same data here. So get method In get method approach, what are the data entered by the user? That all the details are stored permanently in the browser history to clear the history. But posts are a single piece also not storing anywhere. Safety, I said, na? Why it is say less security? This is data also storing in browser history. So you vacated the system. Somebody like me, they occupied the system. They have some little bit of knowledge. Na? They can use all your data and they can observe all your data also. A common man, like as a common man, you worked on the system that all the pages are designed with the get method only. Your data storing in the browser's history. That you don't know. I have a little bit of coding knowledge. Whenever you are vacated the system, I'm immediately occupying the system. What are the searches you did? What are the data you entered? Clearly, I can observe in the history. So that's why better in open environment when you are using the computers. After completion of your working, please clear the history for your safety only. Otherwise, like me, somebody available, they're tracing your total history also. They're trapping that history also. Because every page not designed in the post methodology, sir, remember that. 3/4 of pages are designed with the get methodology only. 70% of web pages are designed with the get only. 30% of the web pages only designed with the post method. In 30% of cases, you are secure. But 70% of cases, your data, somebody is going to watching. So underline this word, Your Honor. And in your personal system, there is no problem because another person, nobody is going to accessing that one. Even your parents also maybe not going to access. No, sir, we have common systems, sir. All are we are using, sir. Boys, be careful, especially. Your system, your brothers, your sisters, your parents also going to accessing a boys should be careful of because you know why I'm saying that word. They can observe what are the search history you did also, that search history also displaying the browsers. So be careful. We get to post to another difference. Balance things we'll see in the next session. Monday, no session, sir. I'm in leave Monday. So Tuesday we'll continue the session. There is no session on Monday. Tuesday we'll continue next session.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you update the Google Drive with the example and the material?
Yes, I already shared the link now. I have shared link.
But it's showing till 16th example, sir.
Huh?
It's showing till 16th example. Like this is 21 example we have done.
21 just we are not designed together. How it will available in Google Drive?
No, sir. Till 16 only it's showing. 4 examples are
Sir,
missing.
it's showing up to URL list to order.
Yesterday's examples only missing, sir. Yesterday's examples only missing.
Yes.
Yes.
Only one day missing, that's all.
No, sir. 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th example also missing.
Tables examples, so most of examples I explain in the same day, sir. Maximum table 3-4 examples I explain in the same day.
Okay. Just please.
Number big number count big, but if you observe that one, 3-4 table examples we discussed in the single session.
Okay.
Okay.
There only we discussed only one example. Balance all examples we discussed in the single day. One day missing, that's all. Otherwise,
Okay.
4 available, but the missing is only one day.
And sir, can you send me one sample of sample resume for front-end developer?
Sample resume, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
But it will take
I
some
have
time.
sent you
sir.
my email address. Please send it on it.
Okay. I'll send it, but it takes some couple of days because I'm a little bit busy.
Yeah, no problem. Whenever you get time.
After Monday, I'll send it.
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Yes. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, bye.
Every complete notes available already in Google Drive, sir. The total notes I already updated. Examples only pending. Notes I have updated in Google Drive. So please check the
Sir?
Google Drive. First day to including the today's explanations also available in the notes. Only
Till table
programs
is available, sir. Form is not there.
okay, up to tables available. Na?
Yes, sir. Form is not
Somebody
there.
asking yesterday's notes. So, yesterday's notes already available in Google Drive. That is, I'm saying, sir.
Yeah, it's available.
Somebody yesterday absent enter. They are asking yesterday's notes. So that are already available in Google Drive. Please check
Google
it.
Drive. Yes, it's available.
Okay, I'll update the link also, sir. Examples also update it. You can refer. No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.